Good evening. My name is Bright and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. Not much in the way of announcements to make this time around, since last the last time we went out into the field, we paid for it rather severely, though none quite as severely as Grey-Vested, who is currently missing an arm, as well as an eye. And we did pick up a new champion, who, for the Wolf Priest of Yorick, who we have given the title of Lone Wolf Jackson. One, because they are a subscriber, and two, I just simply could not pass up the pun. Let's be honest. It just seemed so appropriate. But anyway, with those announcements out of the way, let us see what we've got the new day coming.
Market stock has been replenished.
I see Ben Davy the Silent has recovered from Impact Division, they're back. Sinister 7 has finished training, good. Conrad the Dedicated, back as well. And we've got 4 still receiving treatment for injuries. We've also got a new mission request. And the market stock has been replenished. We'll have to have a look at that.
A new challenge is in sight.
The High Matriarch is pleased with the progress that your warband has made in combating the corruption rife within Mordheim. The cleansing of the Temple of Sigma in particular has impressed her, and she awards you with a reward from the Rock's treasury to help in your continuing fight. This reward, however, comes with added responsibilities. Bertha is concerned about a group of mercenaries who have seized control of the quayside and are preparing to transport a big supply of wordstone down the river. Clearly, they have to be stopped lest the corruption be allowed to spread still further. Ending the activities of these mercenaries is the next task Bertha would ask of your warband. This sounds familiar, doesn't it? In fact, it sounds very familiar in the fact that once upon a time we had a warband of mercenaries who seized the quayside in order to ship wordstone elsewhere. It's amusing how these things happen. But anyway, let us check out the missions we've got. If we wanted to, we could do the River Raiders mission. It's only a hard. We've gone into worse odds. But I think I'll decline for now. I will decline it for now, because I do actually want to take the time to give Ben Davy the Silent some training in armor efficiency, making her their character wearing heavy armor less of a problem. And that will take 2 turns. So we will do that one soon. I kind of want to wait for Ben Davy to be trained and ready to go, though. As for the others, we've got a Crush Their Will, with very poor stone, average gear. A Marked for Death, with poor stone and gear. And a hard Wordstone Rush, with poor and poor. Truth be told, I'm more inclined to go Marked for Death this time around. We'll see where that goes.
A spy has reported that an enemy warband is hurrying to recover a secret cache of equipment in the area. With this information, you are able to beat them to the location and deploy patrols to watch for the enemy's arrival.
Okay, considering the Token of Sigma, we are up against Witch Hunters this time around. Not great, simply because they are paranoid that we are disagree with their assessment. Unfortunately, we can't prove we're innocent if we're, dead. It is kind of a problem. Let's just see, where are our patrols being? One here. That's where their their wagon is. One here and one and near our wagon. Okay. My thoughts are we are going to try yes, that might be the way to go here. Ah. Thought we had one more spot, but apparently no. So Lone Wolf Jackson is, at this moment, living up to his name. However, we'll start sending him back up to rejoin the others as quickly as possible. He's not that far away. Let's see. Alright. Marked for Death is, as I'm sure you're all aware, just simply a... more or less an assassination, really. We have our two targets, we take them out, we pick up their tokens, and then victory shall be ours. Let's see... Well, we've seen a flagellant and a witch hunter, a normal one. Leopold. Let's see, none of whom are our target. Now there's a reason I decided to go this way rather than continue heading forward. And quite simply, I'm trying to get ourselves in as strong a position as we can to basically do things like flanking. Preferably without being ambushed. The fact that that's them having to come after us would have to divide their forces a bit. It's not a bad one, and we're still close enough that if they were to try to focus their efforts on certain points, we would be able to overwhelm them fairly quickly. Fuddling Fumes apparently gives me a ranged hit chance, which admittedly is not that great because we do not actually have the only ranged unit we've got is Miss Lana. So yeah, kind of a problem there. So we've seen 3 of the enemy warband, but none of them are our target. Annoying, but not surprising. Ah, and there's our little witch hunter. Now, I'm sure you've probably noticed that I've seemed to have been ignoring the wordstone that has been very nearby. I haven't, it's just that most of it has just been fragments. And weren't really worth, you know, picking up. Hello, you are, I believe, a witch hunter captain, actually. Just double checking. Yep, that's the witch hunter captain. Also not our target. Now that is interesting. Let's see. No, we haven't seen our targets yet. So where are they? You know, we're gonna go check out that little point there, just simply see what
A
loot
new
we can get
round
from
has started.
what loot we can get. Let's see, where are we currently? Here we are. Take a shard. Yeah, we'll dodge. Go a little dodge stance here so that she's at least in a good position to intercept once the battle starts swinging in this direction. Like that, in fact. Admittingly, we're going to have to wait for our next turn in order to actually benefit from her being able to join the fray. But the fact that she's in defensive position where she is has basically meant that if they want to try and team up on the Pious, they're going to have to go around her. And that's going to leave them very exposed. We can use that to our advantage fairly easily. Hang on. Yeah, we'll move here. Because this way, they go even more so. We have covered our flank. So if they do try to break off in order to cause trouble for our team over there, they are in a fairly strong position to repel borders, as it were. Gonna move Conrad there because I would prefer to put ourselves in a position where we can defend ourselves really easily, which is what I'm currently going to do with Sinister and Adian. And to a lesser extent, serious armor. Just having them be some lurking in the background, prepared to launch an ambush. And I don't mean the actual state that they're in. If one of them comes up to try and assault our friend over there, who has Conrad the Dedicated, who has positioned themselves in a basically a one-way choke point. So anyone who does assault Conrad is not going to be able to get any friends helping them. Meanwhile, we can ambush whoever attacks Conrad from behind. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting this. But I'll take advantage. If you're gonna be an idiot, I'm going to punish you for it. So now their captain is on his own. He is outnumbered and surrounded. There is a very real chance that he will break and try and run away. At which point, screw him. It's just a shame he isn't actually one of our targets. Don't think we still haven't seen them, actually. And I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Because I'm guessing at least one of them is... At least one, possibly both of them are they're hero units. Well,
a new round has started.
Here's our plan. We're going to send Lone Wolf Jackson around to have a look at their cards. If they're hiding their heroes back there to provide cover to prevent us from looting their stuff, we'll find them. If not, we'll make do. Granted, with fanatics, it doesn't matter if we surround them; they don't break. My round held up, not our target. And here comes Sanders. Tried to get a shot off on Conrad, it did not work out for him. And because we got that stun off, that fanatic's not going to be attacking us anytime soon. Damn, he got lucky, I'll give him that, but that's not going to hold out for too long. Huh. I will admit I was kind of expecting when Conrad made his the charge, he would be a bit closer to the choke points rather than so far out. Still, they're still in a good position for limiting the amount of bastards who can actually attack him. And it seems our careful positioning to cover each other has worked out rather nicely. Since we've managed to basically prevented them from being able to outmaneuver us, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Though we still haven't put any of them down. I'll take that back, we just did. And nothing worth taking. Which is annoying, but... oh well. And we can send Arden to go and... Arden and Sinister to go and assist their peers. So that's where you were, you little shite. So we've discovered one of our targets. He is not a hero. He is not a hero unit, much to my surprise. And Lone Wolf
A new
is
round has
slowly
started.
but surely making progress. And got to love the Smuggler's Trap resistance. For occasionally it pays off. And unlike with the Flagellant, the Zealots here do not gain immunity from... they do not benefit from immunity from being outnumbered and things like that. So one target has revealed themselves, another one is nearby, though we haven't quite gotten to them yet. Note to self, kill Sanders. And finish off Lucky McGee there. He has been a pain for far too long. And now that we've got the Zealot outnumbered, there's a good chance he'll break and run away. All the better. And down goes Martin. He wasn't carrying anything worthwhile, but we're going to take this chance to pin down Sanders, because screw him and the horse he rode in on him. Whew. He really wanted to land that hit. Okay, Sigward managed to make his all-round check and has sadly taken out Arden. And there's our second boy. We're gonna take some money. I could take their cart's symbol, and that would decrease their morale and possibly cause them to break in and of
A new round has started.
But I would rather not do that at this point in time, because I would much prefer to actually kill our two targets. damn it, both of them managed... Both these guys managed to handle being all alone. Little And yet's the cat... Yet's their the witch hunter, who's meant to be their superior, fails the check. And runs away like a little bitch. Spellcasting just to make our attacks a little bit more inclined to stick. Okay. New plan. We're just going to let the witch hunter captain, who's run away like a little crybaby, we're just going to let him do that. He's not an immediate threat to us, and by the time he actually manages to catch back up and get back into range, we're probably going to be done. In the meantime, we can send our people back in order to provide support. Because Sigward and Levy are going to be a pain. Especially Levy. Because the Templar, much like the Fanatic, does not have to worry about terror or all the lone checks. They're immune to it. Thankfully, Lone Wolf Jackson will also soon be joining the fray.
A new round has started.
You know, provided that Sigward isn't dead by the time he gets here. Which he is, so... Not sure if we can use Hellbirds, but we might pick it up anyway.
Updated.
Because it's always worth having a Hellbird. Even if we can't use it, we can just sell it. And we have someone who's failed their check, so he's not going to be throwing anything at us. Hurrah. Let's see, sadly no, we can't disengage from the battle with him. There's not enough room to pull back. Which is annoying, no question, but what you gonna do? Down goes this fanatical little shite. Now this is going to be where things get interesting. What happens next is going to depend very much on if they can actually hold it together. To be precise, it's going to depend on if their Templar there can hold it together. Nope, they failed the rounds. Slightly disappointed. Slightly disappointed. Oh well.
Strength in steel wins a fight, but it is your strength of spirit that wins battles.
Alright, let's see what the price is for this victory. Hopefully it's not too high this time. Let's see, concussion. Brutal blow to the head, causing them to sometimes be confused in battle. The warrior loses one strategy point. Not good, but will do, will deal. And Valentine got injured.
The
Son of
gods
a
are with you.
bitch. Oh well. At least it's not a permanent one, it's just going to be for a few days. And we've got stuff we can sell. But first, let's... quick look, can we actually use halberds? Let's see, no... No, though we will give you a leadership point. Get anything to do... Let's see, halberd, no... No, it doesn't look like any of our people can actually use halberds. Which is disappointing, I will admit. But, well, as much as it sucks to admit it, we can just sell the thing. It's no major loss for us. And just a little bit more agility, just so that they have a better chance of dodging out of the way of attacks. Alright. Just a quick look, what have we actually got on the market today? Well, we'll grab some helmets, because helmets are always good. And things to sell... make some extra money. Okay. That works, that'll work for now. And if nothing... Actually, we can potentially get another skill up. What can we give you? No, side stuff isn't till agility level 9. Let's see, that's leadership. But nothing too major that we can really work with. Let's see. Actually quite a few things in their actual unit abilities. Fine-tuning here is actually a pretty good one. Increases range critical hit chance by 5% when using black powder weapons. Not bad at all. Hang on, we'll have a... See, we're about to get someone... Yes, we're about to get Cyclone the Zealous back onto the field. Look, I'll look into who I'm going to be training up another time, but until then, my name is Bright and I look forward to hearing from you.